And while the streets might be drying up, the problems are only beginning for some drivers as well as some homeowners. Local 10 Syra Anwar is live in Fort Lauderdale with a look at the aftermath. Syra.
Alex, it's really not the way anyone wanted to spend their Christmas Eve. From flooded car engines to flooded homes, you could say it's mitigation season.
This particular car had about a foot of water in it.
Auto shops in South Florida now dealing with these engines with hydrolock, water inside that breaks it down. Alan Gelfand at German Car Depot in Hollywood tells me if you think you have engine damage, you better act fast.
The longer it sits, the more damage you have.
He says get your car towed to a place with experience handling hydrolock.
So we try and get all the water out of everything first before we do anything.
You may even have damage you didn't realize. All issues that can add thousands to your bill if left unaddressed.
Cracked the transmission in 3 spots.
And that's all from driving through floodwater.
He drove through floodwater and smashed into a curb. Didn't even realize it was there.
From flooded cars in Broward County to flooded homes. Bill and Karen Amlong's home in the Rio Vista neighborhood in Fort Lauderdale was already dealt one blow last week.
They're pumping millions of gallons of raw sewage into the Tarpon River here from those 3 burst pipes.
If that nasty fecal mess killing the plants in their backyard wasn't enough.
You know, there was poop up to where my feet are.
This week's flash flood water made it inside their home.
The whole half of the living room was just, squashy like a sponge full of water.
The Amlongs tell me in the 30 years they've had this home, they haven't dealt with flooding this bad outside of a hurricane. They say the situation doesn't look promising.
We're concerned about property values now. I don't think this is going to get better with all the climate change. I think those high tides, those king tides are going to keep going.
So what happens now?
We wait for it to dry.
So the Amlongs tell me they're frustrated, but they do have their fans going. They say they're just glad this all wasn't so much worse. We're live in Fort Lauderdale tonight. Syra Anwar, Local 10 News.
Syra, thank you.